We are proud to see what the AFC is doing in Guyana. I want to tell you something, and this is very, very important. This election is the most crucial election in the history of Guyana. This election has to be one that will define the future of this country. We have had the PNC for 28 years. We have had the PEP for nearly 19 years. And Guyana remains one of the most backward countries in all of the Caribbean and Latin America. We still have constant power blackouts. We still have water shortages. And we have probably the highest VAT in all of Latin America and the Caribbean, 16%. But I'll tell you this, the AFC will reduce that VAT from 16 to 12%.
Yeah. That's right. All right, that sounds...
Folks, jobs among our youth in this country is 67%. And among adults, it is 54%. The AFC will make sure that everyone who wants to work will eventually find a job, whether in the public sector, the private sector, or the cooperative sector. If you're willing to work, there will be a job available for you.
How do we create a job?
Folks, this government is not an easy government. They have been bent on promoting a policy that we call class struggle. We have seen where the middle class in this country has disappeared. We have got the poor in this country who are struggling to survive on the meager wages they're earning. And we have got the wealthy with all the excesses in this country. And if you don't know, 5% of the wealth in this country have gone to the rich people. And the other 5% of the wealth in this country have gone to the poor people. And the 95% have gone to the wealthy class. And we have got to put an end to that. In Guyana today, we are looking at where the poor are getting poorer and the rich are getting richer by the day. We are in a crisis situation, and this country needs strong leadership, dedicated leadership. Ladies and gentlemen, we have to end corruption. Corruption is costing this country $30 billion a year. $30 billion a year go into corruption. We have got to put an end to that. We have got a presidential candidate in Cameron Rambutan whose integrity is impeccable.
That's right.
Who will stand up for your rights.
Yeah.
Who will not show contempt for the people of Guyana, but will welcome the people to exercise their democratic freedom. The AFC promotes what is called a liberal democratic government. It will be transparent. We don't need a government that goes into power and tells us, we are your masters. The government is our servants. And President Jack Dale and all his ministers ought to know this, but they seem not to know it, because they're telling you that they are your masters, and you have got to do what they should say. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let me say this. Where in the world someone will imprison an 18-year-old kid for showing his middle finger? Where in the world this will happen? You know what we call that in the United States? Freedom of expression. And here, this boy has been in prison for almost 2 weeks. Ladies and gentlemen, again, let me say this to you. You all have read the papers, the newspapers. We have saw what WikiLeaks have said. They have not only revealed that this government is corrupt, but revealed that the lawlessness exercised by this government, the recklessness exercised by this government, and they have put your security at risk because they are not adhering to principles and policies that will safeguard the citizens of this country. Now, if you do not know this, we do not only have WikiLeaks, but to my good brothers and sisters in the police force, no harm to you guys, but we have got Nerai leaks.
Oh yes.
And Nerai is telling us that top members of the force are corrupt. And they're in cahoots with drug traffickers. This is coming from the commander of the Burmese division, an assistant commissioner of police. And you know what the commissioner said? Provide the evidence. What more evidence we need in this world? He's telling you that you have two people right now driving cars or vehicles belonging to drug dealers, and he's still asking for the evidence. My friend, we don't only have Mera leaks, we have Luncheon leaks.
Yeah.
Luncheon in the case court with Jambir versus Freddie Kissoon have been telling us that 98% of all jobs in this country, and folks, we cannot live on racism. We are one people, and by becoming one people, we can only take this country forward.
That's right.
If we are divided, we cannot move forward. So when Luncheon is telling us that 90% of all government contracts go to Hindu or Indo-Guyanese, no harm to Hindu, that is wrong. And if you're honest to yourself, you'll see that is wrong. 90% of all top jobs in this country go to Hindus. That is wrong.
Indians.
Or East Indians. We can't have that. We have got to make sure that all the races benefit from the state resources. And let me say to you this here. Corruption is not only rampant among all the different agencies, it starts in the president's office. The one that locked up her family, it starts there. It starts in the Ministry of Education. $300 million barbershop scandal, giving a barbershop $300 million to purchase computers. Where have you heard that? We have a $69 million NIS program up to quarantine. Skelton. Today, the contractor is saying he never received $69 million. He don't know what the press is talking about. So what is wrong? How can you pump $69 million into a building that costs $12 million? And the contractor is telling us he has never received $69 million. So my friends, the time has come for you to make a choice. This is the most crucial election in the history of the United States. Guyana. You see my right wander back? And you have got to make that choice. The AFC has offered you a choice. The AFC is the only multi-ethnic, multi-racial party in this country. And whether you like it or not, I will tell all of you this. The PNC will never have an Indian as its leader. And the PNP will never have a black person as its leader. But the AFC have got, and had Robert Trotman as its leader, now they have Cameron Trump-Tan. So I'm saying to you, choose a party that offers an alternative. Choose a party that will bring change to this country. Choose a party whose presidential candidate has the highest integrity and will work towards helping the small man. There is something I want to tell all of you here tonight. The PPP under Cheney Jagan and the PPP under Barra Jambir are two different PPPs.
That's right.
That's right.
Jagan fought for the small man. Folks, let me tell you this. I'm from the quarantine. And Jagan used to keep meetings under Howard outside the quarantine. My father was a PPP. He fought for the small man. But the Jagdeo Ramatar PPP is fighting for the rich man. They have coveted the best lands government has to offer. You know they're building second product builds up in Lilliendal by the seaside. They are coveting everything that government has to offer. They are using taxpayers' money to finance their campaign, which is wrong. And when you have a president who traverses the globe and spending $1 billion a year traveling, what that tells you? $1 billion a year traveling overseas. Ladies and gentlemen, that money can go to better use. We have got the most bloated government ministries of all. We have got 23 ministries for a nation of 700,000 people. Trinidad and Tobago has 1.6 million people with 60 ministers. Jamaica has 2.7 million people with 18 ministers. We have got 700,000 with 23 ministers.
Damn.
23 ministers. Think about this. And we have a president, when he leaves office, my friends, and I'm telling you this, some of you are working very, very hard. I was made to understand that cane cutters are here, hard laborers and everything else. And I thank you all for your skills. I don't care whether you're a king, country, you're a garbage collector, you are making a positive contribution to this country. Everyone is needed in this country. But we have a president, when he leaves office, he will get $15 million US per month. $15,000 US per month, which is $3 million Ghanaian per month. Now, let me say this to you. When President Clinton gets $7,800 US per month as a pension, George W. Bush gets $7,600 per month as a pension. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm saying to you, we have a president who will be getting twice as many as two presidents of the United States. And we have a donkey cart economy, my friends. And he wants to take this money from you, the poor people. And not only the pension, he'll be getting free cooks, free gardeners, free chauffeurs, 2 SUVs. And you know what? He will not be paying any taxes whatsoever. No VAT, no PAYE, and no property taxes or no water taxes. He will be exempted from all of this. What have we come to in this country? This tells me that the president of Guyana, Barra Jackville, is above the law. But come whatever day the election is set for, let us send him packing.
Yay! Yeah.
Let us send him packing. The time has come for change in this country, my friends. The two parties that plug into the system, racism. You vote for me because I'm the PNC, you're black. You vote for me, I'm the PNP, you're Indian. Ladies and gentlemen, that has kept this country back. This country is not moving forward because of racial voting. We have got to stop racial voting in this country. Vote on issues. The AFC is an issue-oriented party. Read its manifesto. Go on your computer website, voteafc.com, and read all what the AFC has to offer you. And it has a very strong program for youth. Education, providing jobs, sports facilities. Read the AFC manifesto, and you will see for yourself how important that is. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm appealing to you tonight. Vote for change. Vote for the AFC. Do not make that mistake again and vote along racial lines. It has not done good for this country and will not do good for this country in the future. I thank you very much. All right.